Hi everyone, my name is Ashley and I am the Teen Librarian at the Southfield Public Library, and I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about the Battle of the Books Middle School Challenge. The Middle School Challenge is just around the corner and we could not be more excited. All of our battle books will be available for checkout on November 4th. Remember, battle books are limited to just 2 books per library card for 2 weeks, and there are no holds or no renewals. We've made a few changes to the Middle School Challenge this year for the 2020 battle. So be sure to send your team manager to the kickoff meeting and the update meeting on December 2nd and February 3rd. All right, our first book is Booked by Kwame Alexander. And this is about Nick, who is a soccer-obsessed kid who's juggling, see what I did there, the pressures of his school bully, his travel soccer team, a cute girl at school, and his parents. The really cool thing about this book is that it's written all in verse or in poems. So it's a lot like Kwame Alexander's other book, The Crossover, which you might have read. This year on our battle list, we have 2 historical fiction books, and the first one is Stella by Starlight by Sharon Draper. This one is set around the Great Depression in segregated Bumblebee, North Carolina. And one night Stella stays up really late and sees something really truly frightening, a Ku Klux Klan rally. And as the Ku Klux Klan moves into Stella's town, it brings more fear and more injustice. But Stella is able to draw courage and strength from her family and her community. Our next book is Greetings from Witness Protection by Jake Burt. Nikki has kind of bounced around foster families for most of her life while she waited for her dad to be released from prison. When she finds out that her dad has actually been freed for months and just didn't contact her, she decides to take the U.S. Marshals up on a chance to join a new family. The only hitch is that this family is hiding from the mafia and is joining the Witness Protection Program. This year, our graphic novel pick is Sanity Tallulah by Molly Brooks. Sanity and Tallulah are best friends that live on a space station, and Sanity is a great scientist whose latest creation, which happens to be a 3-headed kitten named Princess Sparkles, Destroyer of Worlds, has gotten loose, and so she needs help from Tallulah to recapture Princess Sparkles before their space station falls apart. Our next book is Slider by Pete Haltman. David is really good at eating a lot of food incredibly fast, and so when he racks up a $2,000 charge on his mom's credit card, he decides the best way to earn this money back is to win a pizza eating contest. Everything seems to be going according to plan until a few nationally known competitive eaters also join the contest. Our second historical fiction book this year is Some Kind of Courage by Danny Gemeinhart, and this one is set in the Wild Wild West and is about Joseph Johnson, who's lost just about everything he's ever loved, except for his horse Sarah. So when Sarah is stolen and then sold, Joseph is willing to risk anything and everything to get her back. This year we have a nonfiction title on our battle list. It's all about Abraham Lincoln, who most people know was the first U.S. president to be assassinated. But what a lot of people don't know, and what I didn't know, is that after he died, a group of men got together and decided to try and steal his body and hold it for ransom. So this book, Lincoln's Grave Robbers by Steve Schenken, tells that true story. And now our final book for the 2020 Middle School Challenge Battle of the Books is about just a normal 14-year-old girl who has moved to a new city and is starting a new school, so she's a little nervous about making new friends. And part of the reason she's nervous is because she has a big bushy tail, super strength, and can communicate with squirrels. Because our final book is The Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, Squirrel Meets World, by Shannon Hale and Dean Hale. And I cannot wait for you guys to read this book. It is so funny. It was definitely my favorite of the year. So that wraps up all 8 of our middle school Battle of the Books Challenge titles. Remember, registration closes on January 27th, so register your team either online at the southfieldlibrary.org or in person at the Youth Reference Desk. Thanks for watching and happy reading.